So I've previously shown you the hedgehog system, which is probably the safest way to play the game of craps. Now with today's strategy, I'm going to show you a modification that while it does add some volatility, hopefully it also adds some more profit. Let's check it out. Casino craps, it might look complicated, but at its core, it's a simple game. Roll the dice, bet on the correct number, and win. Hi, I'm Jeremy, and I am a craps fanatic. My job, to teach you the game, to teach you the math and some strategies, and with a little luck, you can color up. Today's strategy is part of my Dice Advice series where viewers submit me strategies on my website and then I test them out here on Color Up. Now this one was sent to me by Chris Peterson and he likes to call it the crispy split. As I mentioned before, it's similar to the hedgehog system where you're doing pass and then don't come and then come and don't come and just kind of alternating bets on every roll. His variation though is that we're going to add odds, which I know a lot of you were curious about. This will lower the overall house edge of your combined bets, but you're risking more, the volatility goes up on the strategy compared to the original hedgehog. And then one other slight change, if you do win in the don't come with a 2 or 3, he's going to parlay that. So let me kind of show you how it works. He's going to start with a $15 pass line bet and then wait for a point to be established. Let's say it's the 5. No matter what number is the point, he's then going to take $30 in odds. And then he's going to follow it up with a $15 don't come bet. If the 11 rolls, you would lose this bet and you would just replace it. If the 7 loses, this is where you're at the most vulnerable. You would lose $60 here. Now, if you have a bet in the don't come and it wins, you're just going to parlay it. So if you win 15, you go to 30. If it wins again, you go to 60 and so on. But when this number moves, let's say it goes to an 8, again, we're always just going to lay 30 in odds. So we're going to be taking odds or laying odds. So we did the don't, the next bet would be the come bet. And we just keep alternating over and over again, $15 bets and taking or laying $30 in odds. That's the system. Why don't we go ahead and test it out with a live roll. All right, he recommends a $1,000 bankroll. I'm gonna try it out today with just a $600 bankroll. $15 on the pass line. New shooter coming out. See what happens with the crispy split. 6 easy, 6 easy. We're out on the 6. So we're gonna take $30 in odds and then we're going to make a $15 bet. Don't come. 6 easy, 6-point hit. So 30 is going to pay 36 in the odds and then 15 for the flat. The don't will move behind the 6 and we hit our point so the puck will go off. So let's go ahead and rack this up here. And same shooter, looking for a new point. 3, craps, 3. It's a loser on the pass. We'll just replace that. Here we go. Yo 11. All right, we want it right back. So $15 win. 10, the hard way. 10 hard is going to be our new point. So we're going to take, again, 30 in odds. That'll win 60. And then we will go $15 in the don't. Oh, and I forgot to add my odds here. So we want to lay 30 in odds to win 25 on that 6. All right, here we go. 8, easy 8. Don't will move behind the 8. Again, we will ask the dealer, we would like to lay 30 in odds, and then we're going to make a $15 come bet this time. So we're just alternating. 5, all right, we're moving to covering all the numbers. All right, come bet travels to the 5. Dealer, I'd like $30 in odds on my 5. We did a come bet, now we move to the don't, $15 don't. All right, let's see what the dice do. 10, easy 10-point hit. So 30 is going to pay 60 for the odds, 15 for the pass line bet. The don't will travel behind the 10. We hit our point so the puck goes off. Pretty good win there. And then let's go ahead and lay our $30 in odds against the 10. Now with don't bets, they're always working, so even the odds. Come bet with a 7, this come bet will lose, but the odds just get returned to you. So the come bet odds follow the puck. Lay bets, always working. So you may have some sort of decision, hey, should I have all these odds back here? I don't know, that's up to you. That's how I'm gonna play it. So here we go. 10 the hard way, 10 hard. So we're out on the 10. This bet does come down. So the odds cost us there. We're going to go ahead and take $30 in odds. We did the pass line bet. Now we move to the don't. All right, here we go. 8, easy 8. We already have an 8. So this is going to lose down behind on the 8. And this is going to travel behind the 8. So we're just replacing that a bet, essentially. We're going to lay 30 in odds. And then we'll go ahead and make a new come bet. Here we go. 2 craps. That's no good for the come bet. Here we go. 6, easy 6. That we have a don't there. So we're going to lose behind. Come bet travels to the 6, and I'm going to have to make some change here. So I'll throw in $100 to the dealer and get 25, 50, 75, 100. And let's do $30 in odds. That was a come bet, so now we move to the don't come. All right, here we go. Yo 11. All right, the horn numbers are beating our come and don't come bets, so we lose there. We just replace it. 9, all right. Well, that's an open number, so this will travel behind the 9. We're going to lay $30 in odds. $15 come bet. And here we go. 8 the hard way, another number. So down behind, those don't bets aren't working out for us. We're having a big roll. The 8, and then we're going to take, dealer, give me $30 in odds on that 8. So we made a come bet. Now we go to the don't. 3 craps. So that's just an automatic winner. And remember, I'm not sure the reason why. I guess on the don't, you know, it's 7's always more likely, so make it a bigger bet. I don't know. But if it wins and the don't come, he says to parlay it. So that's what we're going to do. Dice off the table, no roll. Maybe that'll bring the 7. Although we have more come bets up here, so we don't want that currently. I want to win some numbers first. All right, there's a 5. So this will come down. Our 30 will pay 45 in odds, plus 15 is $60. So I'm just going to pay out $60. This don't come will travel behind the 5, and then we can just give the dealer 30 to lay against that 5. So even though this is a larger amount, we're still just going to lay 30. We made a don't come bet, so this time we'll just drop to a $15 come bet. All right, here we go. There's the 7. So what do we lose here? We lose our line bet. We lose our 2 come bet with odds. Our 9 will come down and get paid. So 30 will pay 20 plus 15 is 35. And the same with the 5. So this is going to come down and get paid 35. So we can rack this up. And then the last come gets paid as well. That's a winner there with the 7. So we'll send this out. And then we'll start over with $15 on the pass. Puck goes off. And we're going to have a new shooter. Long roll. Do we win or lose money? We're probably very close to even actually. All right, here we go. Let's see if the dice work out a little better for us this time. 7 on the come out, that's a winner. So we're just gonna rack it up. Here we go, same shooter looking for his point. 7, another 7, frontline winner. 12, craps, gave it right back. Just repeat the bet. Still looking for a point. There it is, 4 the hard way, 4 hard. So we're going to take 30 in odds, and then $15 don't come. Here we go. Let's see where it travels. 9. Behind the 9. Dealer, we want to lay 30 in odds. And then we did a don't, so now we move to a come bet. All right, here we go. 6, easy 6, travels to the 6. This time we're going to ask the dealer to take 30 in odds. We did a come bet, now we go to the opposite, don't come. 2, craps, instant winner. Remember here in the don't come, we just parlay it. Just means use all your winnings to double it or to increase your bet. All right, 7 out. So overall, that's going to be a loser for us. Why? Because we're going to lose our pass line with odds. We're going to lose our come bet with odds, and our don't come is a loser there as well. This 9 will come down. 30, it's going to pay 20 plus 15, so 35. So I think we took a little bit of a loss there on that one. Puck goes off. New shooter. Here we go, 15 on the line. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. So that'll be our point. Just like always, we're going to take 30 in odds. $15 don't come. Here we go. Dice off the table, no roll. Let me grab that. Same die requested. 6, easy 6, point hit. There you go. We didn't get a 7 when the dice went off. We actually hit our point. So we're going to win 36 for the odds, 15 for the flat. This will travel behind the 6 and our puck will go off. Go ahead and ask the dealer. Let's lay 30 against the 6. We got our pass line. Here we go. Same shooter coming out. 9. This time puck's gonna move to the 9. Taking 30 in odds. Oh, we got a green in there. And we did a pass, so now we move to the don't. So $15 don't. 6, easy 6. Down behind here. So we're just replacing that bet, but you know, we're out the money. So we made a don't, now we move to the come. 7. All right, we lose our pass line bet. The 6 will come down and get paid 25 plus 15 is $40. 30, 40, there we go. And then the last come gets paid 1-to-1 or $15. And we just start over. $15 on the pass. You see, I don't think we're not winning. We're not losing much money though. The dice just have to work out in a certain sequence to really go either way for you to win or lose. And that's, I guess, the point of the strategy. So I'm gonna dump the bowl, simulate that we have a new shooter. And here we go. 8, easy 8. So 30 in odds. $15 don't come. Here we go. All right, 5. Don't will travel behind the 5. We're going to lay 30 in odds, and now we move to the light side. $15 coming. 7. My dice rolled, but that was a 7. So overall, this should be a net win. So we lose here. We get paid 15 for that come bet. Our 5 is going to come down, get paid 20, 35. So we'll just start over on the pass. Puck goes off. And new shooter. Here we go, coming out. I'll do this 1 or 2 more times. I think you get the idea behind it. There's the 6. Gonna take 30 in odds. $15 don't come. 8, easy 8. Travel behind the 8. This time we're gonna ask the dealer we'd like to lay 30 in odds. And then we'll switch to the other side. $15 come. 5. Oh, I thought we had the 5, but it's on the 6. So this will travel to the 5. We're going to take 30 in odds. Now we move to the don't. Let's roll that 5 right back. 5 or the 6. Dice off the table. I can't reach that one, so I'm going to grab a new die here. 9. All right, we'll move to an open number. So behind the 9, let's lay 30 in odds. Now we switch to the other side. $15 coming. There's the 7, which I think is good for us. And we went a few bucks here. All right, so pass line loses. Our come bet loses. Our 8 will come down and get paid 25 for the odds, 15 for the flat. Our 9 comes down, gets paid 20, 35. And then our last come gets paid. So actually an exact wash. All right, $15 pass. This will be our last shot at this. One more shooter. Here we go. Let's make it happen. Let's see if we can win some money. 3, craps. That's not how you win money. That's just an immediate loser there. We'll rebet it. Let's hope we can get it back with the 7 or 11. Hey, there's the 7. Called it my dice rolled. That was a 7. So we win. So looking for that point. There it is, a 9. So 30 in odds. $15 don't come. Here we go. 9 right back, point hit. So we're going to get paid 30, 40. Oh, I had it right the first time. 45. Pays 3 to 2, and then 15 for the flat. This will travel behind the 9. Puck will go off. So we can rack this. Good little hit for us. Behind the 9, let's lay 30 in odds. 7 works to our advantage here. Coming out, same shooter, looking for a new point. 8, easy 8. So we'll take 30 in odds. So that was a pass line bet. So this time we move to the don't. Here we go. 8, easy point hit. So 36 in the odds, 15 for the flat. So move behind the 8, puck will go off. We're hitting points, okay? Which is not a bad thing. All right, $15 on the pass. Let's go ahead and lay our 30 in odds against the 8. We want to avoid the 8 or 9 for the come out roll. Here we go. Same shooter, looking for a new point. 2, craps. Spot and a dot. That's no good for the pass. Just replace it. Here we go. 8. And that's why we don't want an 8, because it knocks off our don't. It's all right. We're going to take 30 in odds because we think it's going to win. So that was a pass. So now we go to the don't. 8. There it is, another point hit. So 36 and 15. Travel behind the 8. Puck goes off. We're in the exact same position we were. 15 on the pass. We're going to keep laying those odds. Yo 11, that's just a winner for us on the pass line. Nine, all right. Point becomes a 9, but again, we knock off a number. We're going to take 30 in odds. That was a pass line bet, so now we move to the don't. Here we go. 6 the hard way, 6 hard. Travel behind the 6. We lay 30, and $15 coming. Whoop. So this is kind of where it depends on the sequence. Like here, the 7 would be advantage. We'd lose 1 bet, we'd win 2, 3 bets. So just the dice have to roll just right. 3, craps. Loser in the come, we're just going to replace it. 5, that'll move to an open number. Now 5 is the number we want to repeat. And now we move to the don't. Here we go. 6, easy 6. So we lose behind, travels behind. We're going to lay 30 in odds, and now we move to the come. 4, easy 4. We're going to take 30 in odds. $15 in coming. You're seeing most our money's starting to get out on the table. Our rack's getting low here. Oh wait, that was a come bet. So now we go to the don't. All right, here we go. 6, easy 6. Keep rolling our numbers, knocking ourselves off. Travel behind. Lay the odds. Now we move to the come. Here we go. 5. That'll just replace. So instead of moving up and then down and paying, in this situation they just pay what's called off and on. So they just pay you next to your bet. So we get paid 45 for the odds, and 15 is $60. So $60 off and on, and our bet just stays there. Doesn't travel, so we're not going to switch. We'd love to just off and on all day. 4 and 5. Let's keep rolling 4 and 5. Yo 11, that one will be good for us. Just a quick $15 win. But that's kind of the sequence is what you're looking for. When you got bets up here and a come bet, you want to repeat them. There's a 9-point hit. So we're going to get paid 45 for the odds, 15 up front. This will move to the 9. Puck will go off. Again, we'll go ahead and take 30 in odds, although they will be off for the come out roll. We're on the line, same shooter, coming out. Here we go. 7 on the come out. All right, so this is an interesting one. We win here. All of our odds just get returned to us. So those are safe. Our come bets lose, but that's okay because our bets back here come down and get paid. So they get paid $40 each. So 25 for the odds and then 15. So let's go ahead and rack that up. Kind of cleared the board there. But we're still looking at the same shooter because he rolled a come out 7, not a loser 7. And that, we are now in profit, just like that. See if we can keep it. Same shooter coming out. Here we go. 5. So we'll go take 30 in odds. $15 don't come bet. Here we go. 8, easy 8. Travel behind the 8. We will lay 30 in odds. $15 coming. 6, easy 6. Filling up open numbers. We will take 30 in odds. Switch to the other side. $15 don't come. 6. So this will come down and get paid 45 for the odds, 15 for the flat. This travels behind the 6. Let's go ahead and give the dealer 30 to lay against. That was a don't come bet, so now we move to the come. There we go. 7, good timing. Because we lose 1 bet back here, but we're going to win 3 bets. So the 8 and 6 are going to come down and get paid 40. 25 for the flat, 15, or 25 for the odds, 15 for the flat, which is 40, and then last come gets paid. Puck goes off. And I think we scored a little profit. Let's go ahead and count it up and see how we did. One. Start with 600. 2, 3, 4, 5, 25, 50, 75, 600. There's our buy-in. So 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 50, plus 15, plus 4. So 5, 6, 750, 69. $769. All right, let's go ahead and graph the crispy split using dicer.io. So we know we ended up at 760. And then let's go ahead and compare it with today's rolls against the hedgehog, which is essentially the same strategy, but without any odds. So a couple more ups and downs like I thought. The crispy is a little more volatile, but it won a little more money. The hedgehog would have ended up with just $675, so just right behind it. But obviously they track pretty close. Let's go ahead and add our standards, the don't, 3-point Molly, 3-point Dolly, and run it again with today's rolls. See where we would have ended up. Interestingly, everything would have won money with today's rolls. So the don't standard came in first. So if you're playing a don't strategy, but a little more volatile there, and you could see the purple with the standard, a big drop down, but it came back there at the end. Now let's go ahead and take a look at these strategies with a random 10 roll, random generated numbers. The standard did very poor. He actually busted out of his money. The don't won again, nearly close to $1,000. And then the hedgehog and crispy split, you can see they're kind of, right middle of the road, very low volatility. Let's go ahead and run it one more time. Again, just random rolls. And this time the don't actually ran out of money. And the standard did really well, more than doubling its money. The crispy and the hedgehog also did okay, but you could see just less volatility there.